Hello folks, Doug with Stacking Investments here, aka the Perp. Some of you know me as the Perp, perpetrator. Today's video, we're going to talk about one of those coins. Sorry, I'm doing a run of videos tonight. I'm trying to get ahead of the game, and I left the red, white, and blue flags that I showed in a Thanksgiving video. I left for my video for Thanksgiving. I just left them on the set to do this video. I will unfold these. I got 3 of these, plus I have my 48 star, which I'm keeping. But if you're interested, shoot me an email if you're interested in one of these flags. I'm going to do a video. I'm going to unfold them and have them out. They're pretty huge. I think they're like 4x9s, all cotton and everything, but I just left them on the set. Just actually like the patriotic theme. And let's look at one of these coins. Let's go with this. Let's see, I showed an 84 earlier video, so let's go with this 1900 O NGC MS62. Slider out of the. I always keep my slabs in these plastic sleeves to protect them from scratches and whatnot. And keep them nice and clean for best money in your slabs. Keep them protected. Keep them from getting scratched up. That way, when you go to sell later on, you have a nice clean slab to present for sale. Makes your coin, keeps your coin, so you don't have to look around through the scratches to see the coin itself. And plus, with these little bags, these slab protector bags, you can put all the stickers you want on it. And if you sell or decide to, you don't like the stickers or whatever, you can just change the bag. And then you don't have to worry about stickers all over your coins, which is something I wish more dealers would do. I wish the dealers, instead of sticking their stickers, they usually put it back here on the hologram, and that's why you see holograms that are messed up, because they don't use these, and these things are so cheap. It's just so cheap, it's unreal. Put your stickers on the envelope, on the little bag, on the little protector sleeve. That way, if I buy my coin from you, if I buy the coin from you, I don't have to worry about getting those pesky stickers off of the slab. So anyways, let's take a good look at this. 1900 MS62, pretty solid for the grade. She's got a lot of chatter in the field, in front of her nose. She's got some cheek hits, all of that. Let's take a look at the reverse. She's getting some toning too. It's like a grayish tone that's happening. But typical reverse. Not a lot of hits on the reverses. Get a shot in there if the camera will focus. There's the O. And what are we looking at on this one? 1900 O. It's a VAM 13 or VAM 13A. I think I've narrowed it down to the 13A. Still a near date. It's got a doubled 1 and a 0. 13A has a line at the neck. So 13A is the same thing as 13. It just has the addition. It's a later die stage, so it has the line at the neck. So let's take a look. We'll start with the date. As I've explained many times in videos, you draw an imaginary line from the point of her neck down to the denticles, and then you start counting 1, 2, and then the edge of that 1 is at the edge of the 3rd denticle. That qualifies it as a near date. it's got a doubled 1 and an O, and I don't know if I can get the doubling is evident right here on the 1 and one of the O's. See this O right here? Look at the thickness of the O right there, or the 0. Look how thick it is on this one. This one is doubled. You got the 1 doubled, and then you have this one is doubled. See how it's kind of got uniform circles there, and then look how it's like it's squeezed together here and here. And then there's some telltale. It's part of the identifier right there, and then you can see it. You can see the line right here, but mainly the thickness is what gives it away. You can compare it to this one. This portion right here is fatter than this, and this is fatter than this one. So that's the date part. The line at her neck, and this is pretty common on a lot of your VAMs, is you come down to her chin, follow it to this curvature in her neck. That's the point that goes down towards the date. You can see this line right here. Let's see if I can. Sorry, I have to keep the coin on a tilt. You can see it right there. That's the line at the neck. This line here is really common with a lot of the VAMs on these coins. And yeah, this is a VAM. I had this narrowed down to a 13, but then I looked and it winds up, it's got all the markers for 13, but then it also has the marker for the 13A, so line at the neck. No added value for this VAM. It's just something I noticed, and I'm not going to send it in for to get the attribute. I just have fun doing these VAM searches now. And you can see a little bit of, sorry, the scope is moving you can see there's a little curvature right here, but the line they're talking about is right here for this VAM. I'll leave a link to VAMworld 2.0 directly to the VAM 13A, so you can see the photos they provide. But this right here puts it, since it has the near date, since it has the near date and the doubling, that makes it the 13, and then this line right here makes it the 13A. So I don't know if there's anything else on this coin as an identifier. When you're searching VAMs, you want to look for lines that run up to the end. There's one that runs up here, one that runs up to the edge, and then there's another one that runs up in between the N and the G. You can see a little filled spot right here on the G, but the ones that really get attention are the ones that have all that. It was like a die chip that caused that to fill in, but some of the better VAMs that have the die chips and stuff, there's a lot of it going on inside the G here. You want to look up, see there's a spike off of the eagle's neck right here. So that's another thing to look at. Sometimes you want to look, I call it the turkey neck. There's two different variations of a die clash right here. You look for the spitting eagle. You look for die file lines in the wings. Down in here, sometimes it's called you can see a die file line right in this wing and body area here. They call it the pinned eagle. When you're searching for your class E, That's going to be right here. You're looking for an E right here in this area. Just some things to look for. You look for this has part of it. There's a clash right here. You can see the outline of it. And I said one time before, that was from her neck, but actually, when you see the clash mark right here, this area right here, I said in a prior video that was due to her neckline, but it's not. That clash is caused by this area right here. This area right here on the back of the cap. This area right here clashes with the reverse die, and that's what that's what gives you this clash mark right here. So just something I like to do now. I like to look through my coins and see this O right here. If I get the D, I explained this in another video. If you see this O right here, this one is kind of, if you look at the D and the position of the bow, this O is set a little to the right, but it's also, you go by the center of the O, and it's tilted to the right, because basically it points up and it goes to the right of the bow. If it's tilted left, that center of the O will go off to the left. So just giving you some pointers. If you are VAM searching, that's some of the common stuff you'll see. Nothing extra exciting about this one. Just showing you a lot of times you'll have, like this has that little clash right there. It's like a little point. See, it almost, get that back in there. It almost lines up with my pointer, right like that, right in this area here. But a lot of times you'll see this filled in. They were trying to get rid of a clash mark. But anyways, that's it on this 1900 O NGC MS62. So nice looking coin. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of that? I know the VAM doesn't add any value, but just like pointing it out, that's one of the variations you can find within the 1900 O. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll see you in another video.